Have you ever mistaken these eels for snakes? They glide through the water gracefully, but behind their mysterious appearance lies a sophisticated eel farming industry in Japan. From tiny, almost invisible larvae to fully grown eels raised in high-tech farms, every stage is carefully managed. And then comes their final transformation into the rich, smoky, and flavorful grilled unagi that so many people crave. Let's uncover the secrets of eel farming and the process behind this iconic dish. Eel farming is the process of raising eels in controlled environments for commercial use. It has been practiced for centuries, especially in Asia, where eels are a popular and valuable food. In the past, farmers caught wild eels and raised them in ponds or rice paddies. However, this method led to overfishing and a decline in eel populations. Today, thanks to modern breeding and farming techniques, eels can be raised from hatchlings, making the industry more sustainable and less dependent on wild eels. In 2010, Japan made history by successfully breeding and raising eels entirely in captivity for the first time. This breakthrough means that eels no longer have to be taken from the wild, helping to protect natural populations. After successfully breeding baby eels, the juvenile eels are raised in freshwater tanks with a special diet that helps them grow quickly. This stage lasts from 6 to 12 months, until the eels reach a sufficient size to be transferred to commercial farming tanks. Watching them transform into full-grown eels is an exciting and rewarding process for researchers. On the eel farm, preparing food is an important task. Farmers start their day by carefully mixing nutritious ingredients in a special formula. Fish meal, the main source of protein, is combined with soybean meal, which is rich in essential minerals. Next, they add vitamins and other nutrients to boost the eel's immunity. This mixture is then put into a machine and blended with water to create a thick, sticky paste. Once it is well mixed, the food is broken into small pieces so it can be spread evenly in the eel tanks. At feeding time, the farmers go to the large tanks where thousands of eels are swimming in well-oxygenated water. Farming requires patience and skill, but the results are well worth it. When the eels reach a weight of 200 to 300 grams each, they are considered ready for harvest. At this stage, their meat is firm, rich, and at its most flavorful. Every day, live eels are transported to the factory in special containers equipped, ensuring they remain healthy and fresh. Next comes the cleaning process. Next, a team of skilled artisans uses specially designed, razor-sharp knives to make a swift and precise cut, ensuring both a humane process and the preservation of the eel's high-quality meat. Expert craftsmen carry out this delicate task with astonishing precision. Hundreds of eels sprinkle the food onto the water's surface. As soon as the food touches the water, the eels rush in, creating a lively scene as they compete to eat the nutritious meal. Farmers regularly change the water in eel tanks to maintain a clean environment and ensure healthy growth. The water can easily become contaminated with leftover food and eel waste, so periodic water changes or a recirculating filtration system are necessary. comes one of the most important steps: the sauce coating. The thick, flavorful sauce, made from soy sauce, mirin, and brown sugar, is slowly simmered for hours to reach the perfect balance of richness and depth. Each eel fillet is dipped into the sauce not just once, but 3 times, using a specialized conveyor system. This ensures an even, glossy coating that enhances the eel's natural flavor, while allowing it to fully absorb the delicious, savory sweet taste. After deboning, the fillets are neatly arranged on trays by the workers, ensuring that each piece will be evenly grilled and infused with rich flavors. The eel is grilled using advanced ovens that combine modern technology with traditional kabayaki methods. Precise heat control creates a crispy outside and a juicy inside. As soon as the fillets come out of the oven, they pass through an advanced cooling system that sprays water. After the sauce coating, the eel undergoes rapid freezing to lock in its freshness and rich flavor. Then the eel is carefully packaged in vacuum-sealed packs, keeping it fresh and ready to be enjoyed anywhere in the world. One of the reasons unagi is so beloved in Japan is its association with stamina and energy. Traditionally, Japanese people eat eel on Doyo no Ushi no Hai, a special day in midsummer, believing that its high nutritional value helps fight fatigue in the intense summer heat. Unagi is packed with protein, healthy fats, and essential vitamins, making it both a delicious and nourishing meal. Have you ever encountered a porcupine in real life and felt a sense of caution, fearing its sharp quills? Perhaps you've even told yourself to stay far away to avoid an unpleasant surprise. But did you know that in some countries, porcupine farming is a growing industry? These fascinating creatures are not only raised for their meat, which is considered a delicacy in certain cultures, but they also have other valuable uses. Porcupines are far more useful than you might have imagined. The porcupine may look like a slow creature, but they have a powerful defense. Over 30,000 sharp quills. Many believe porcupines can throw their quills, but that's just a myth. Instead, these prickly animals have a clever trick. When threatened, they turn their backs, raise their quills, and shake their tails. If a predator gets too close, it gets a painful surprise. A face full of barbed quills that dig in like tiny fishhooks. Worse yet, even after death, a porcupine can still fight back. If an unlucky predator eats one, the quills inside continue to push through flesh, sometimes even piercing organs. In one study, 5% of wolverines examined had porcupine quills buried inside them. It's a painful reminder: attacking a porcupine is never a good idea. The floor and yard should be made of thick concrete. with a slight slope to drain water properly and stop porcupines from digging out. If using a wire fence, a strong base wall is needed to keep porcupines from reaching into other enclosures. Farmers also put wooden logs, bones, or mineral blocks in the cages so porcupines can grind their teeth and avoid chewing on the enclosure. Porcupine farming has become more important in recent years for both conservation and business. Overhunting has greatly reduced wild porcupine numbers, so farming helps meet demand while protecting the species. Raising porcupines is surprisingly easy, even simpler than pig farming. Their enclosures do not require much space, with an ideal allocation of about 1 square meter per porcupine. The enclosures should be designed with a balance of light and dark areas, avoiding direct sunlight and ensuring protection from rain. Porcupines cannot handle cold weather well. In the wild, they dig deep burrows and stay inside for months during winter. Farmers need to build similar burrows and add dry grass to keep them warm, helping them stay safe and comfortable in winter. Porcupines exhibit unique reproductive behaviors. Males and females are usually housed separately, with controlled mating introduced when females show signs of being in heat. Farmers then place a male into the female's enclosure for mating. Porcupines reach sexual maturity at about 1 year of age when they weigh approximately 10 kilograms. Porcupines are very protective of their space and recognize their family members. Keeping male porcupines with their young is important because, without them, the babies may feel unsafe and react aggressively. With a farm of around 50 breeding pairs, each producing 2 litters per year, with 2 to 3 offspring per litter, farmers can expect an annual yield of approximately 200 porcupines for sale. This presents a lucrative business opportunity, given the increasing demand for porcupine meat. Porcupine meat is highly valued in certain cultures, especially in parts of Africa, Asia, and Europe, where it is considered a delicacy. The meat is protein-rich and has a flavor profile similar to a blend of pork and beef, making it ideal for slow-cooked dishes such as stews and braises. Porcupines are omnivores, meaning they eat both plants and small animals. Their diet is diverse and includes fruits, roots, leaves, banana peels, vegetables, and corn. In addition to plant-based foods, porcupines also consume insects, snails, beetles, and earthworms, which provide essential protein for their growth. This wide range of food makes them easy to feed and reduces the cost of farming. Farmers often take advantage of this by using readily available agricultural byproducts, such as vegetable scraps and corn husks, to supplement their diet. Handling porcupines requires care due to their sharp quills, which can cause severe injuries. Protective gloves, clothing, and eyewear are essential when working with these animals. Once slaughtered, several methods can be used to remove quills efficiently, including singeing over an open flame to weaken the quills, using a blowtorch to loosen them, soaking in hot water to soften them, or using specialized tools like pliers for manual removal.
Modern farming methods are used on the farms to ensure that the chickens grow healthy, safely, and without banned substances. This careful process guarantees the delivery of fresh, high-quality chicken pieces, ensuring a perfect meal for customers. Colonel Sanders devoted his life to perfecting the art of frying chicken and, through passion and a secret recipe, managed to overcome rejections in numerous forms. With a process that renders them unconscious before moving on to the next steps in processing. Millions of chickens are processed each year at KFC facilities. KFC's cutting and bone filtration system processes up to 6,000 chickens per hour using automated conveyor belts. These belts position each chicken accurately with hooks or clamps, ensuring precise placement for the cutting machines to operate efficiently. Key parts, such as the breast meat, are carefully processed with specialized equipment. First, each chicken half is locked into a specific fixture. Efficiency with the handling of large quantities, this process is done through machines on a conveyor belt. Machines that are spread evenly across the length of the conveyor belt mix flour and seasonings together in equal parts to ensure proper coating on every piece. Crust while keeping the inside tender and juicy. between a crispy crust and tender meat. The result is golden, crispy chicken with a crunchy exterior that locks in the juiciness inside, ready to be enjoyed on its own or paired with sides like crispy fries, fresh salad, and refreshing drinks for a complete, flavorful meal.